Hi everyone, this is Lydia with Printable Perfection. Today we're going to be talking about how to find commercial use graphics or clip art. When we make printables, often we want to put pictures, clip art, embellishments to make it pretty. So let's say you're making something about dogs and you want dog clip art. I can do a Google search and I can come up with all kinds of images, but I cannot just click on one of these, copy it, and paste it into my document because they're copyrighted. You have to make sure the graphics that you're using have a commercial use license. So I'm going to show you three different sources where you can find commercial use graphics. The first one is called Pixabay, right? Pixabay. Pixabay. And these are, it says stunning free images to use anywhere. So they're royalty free, and that means you can use them even on commercial products. Now Pixabay has photos, really nice photos. It also has illustrations and clip art or vectors. So let's say I'm, again, going with a dog. I want something of a dog. So I type in dog. I can get, maybe you're doing something where you want a realistic photo, or maybe you're doing something where a clip art image would be better. So if you just go by default, it's going to show you every single thing there is about a dog. You can go up here to the top where it says all images, click down. You can do illustrations, and that gives you a bunch of different options, or you can change it to vectors. And again, there's your options. So let's say that, I'm scrolling through and I find one that I really like. Okay, this guy is super cute. Let's go with him. So you click on the image that you want, and then you come over here and you can download it. You can change the download size. I usually just leave it on the default, and then you can download it. You can have a folder where you put all of your downloaded graphics, or you can put it wherever you want, but you get to download that, and then you can use it in your printable creations. Now, they do tell you who made the photo or the graphic, and if you'd like to donate to them, you may, but it is not required. You can use it without paying a thing for it. So they've got clip art images like that. Let's say you want some type of background image, to put behind your doggy. You can come on here and find all kinds of, whatever you can think of. Now, they are somewhat limited. I know I've been looking for specific type of graphics and maybe they didn't have exactly what I wanted, but to be able to access all of these things for free is pretty neat. So Pixabay, that would be a place to go to get completely free photos, graphics for your image. They even have things like dividers, um, so you can, all kinds of stuff, whatever you could think of, they probably have in some capacity. Another place to get commercial use images would be Etsy. So I'm going to go over here to Etsy and I'm going to type in clip art for commercial use. Boom, you get a whole ton of different options. Okay, now some of these are actual clip arts that you can use. Some shops, though, if you want to use their images for commercial use, you have to pay extra. So, like, this is a license. You can go on, download their clip art, but then to use it for commercial use, you have to purchase the license. But let's go a little more specific. Again, let's try dog clip art for commercial use. And let's say I like these silly dogs. Okay. So I'm going to click on it. And you always want to check. Just because I put commercial use in my search doesn't mean that what it shows is actually for commercial use. Now on here, it shows you right on the very first image, commercial use. So that one I know is safe. Sometimes they put it in the description. Um, let's try this one. What does this say? So right here, you see it's got it written in the description. And then sometimes you have to go down to where it, here, the learn more about this item. Sometimes if you click there and you scroll down, it will have a thing that tells you there whether you can use it for commercial use or not. So just be sure to read, make sure that somewhere in the listing it says that it's good for commercial use. Otherwise, I would not recommend using it because you don't want to get in trouble. I mean, and people may never find out, to be honest, but we want to be ethical, we want to be fair, and we want to respect people's work. So just try to make sure that what you're using is commercial use. So you can use Pixabay, you can use Etsy. The other one I want to suggest to you is called Creative Fabrica. Fabrica. All right, so this is Creative Fabrica. All right, now with Creative Fabrica, there's two different ways to get clip art. I have a subscription. You can pay for a yearly subscription. And then within that year, you can download as much as you want from their site without paying anything else. So, for example, if I do dog clip art here, I've got all these different options. I click one and it just says download. I don't have to pay anything else because I'm logged in with my subscription. Okay, let me log out. Okay, I have logged out of my account now. I wanted to show you, for those of you without an account, what it's like if you don't have the account. So before, when I clicked on this, it said download right here. Now, because I'm not logged in and it assumes I don't have an account, now without the account, I would have to pay $5. Okay. So without the yearly subscription, you pay per file. With the yearly subscription, you can download as many files as you want for the year. One distinction that I want to point out so you can decide which is better for you. If I were to come in here and just purchase this for $5, I have lifetime access. For the rest of my life, I can use these doggies to make whatever I want to sell. It becomes my clip art. I cannot just resell it as clip art, but I can use it on my projects. With the subscription, if I downloaded this, I can only use it for commercial uses as long as I have a current subscription. So if I ever let my Creative Fabrica subscription run out, I can no longer create new items with this clip art. So that's just something to keep in mind. I believe the yearly subscription is a great deal. You definitely save money that way. But you need to determine, is this something I'm going to want to use for my lifetime? And is there ever going to come a point where I don't want a subscription anymore? Then you may just want to purchase it outright. All right, so we have talked about three different ways to find graphics. You can find them on Pixabay, you can go to Etsy, you can go to Creative Fabrica, and there's a ton more places out there, I'm sure. You can do a Google search, clip art for commercial use. Just please read into it, check into it, and make sure that wherever you source your graphics from, they are licensed for commercial use. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked this video and found it helpful, please click the like button and subscribe to my channel for more videos on how to make your printables perfection. Thank you. See you soon.